Good morning, dear students. In our last class, we had finished chapter number 7, that is linear equation in one variable, that is simple equations. And last time I had given you a question paper which consists 6 questions. I am very happy many of you sent me the solutions of that 6 questions correctly personally to me, and there are many students who have still not solved that question paper. I hope you, the remaining students, must also solve that question paper and send me that personally. And still, if you have any doubt from chapter number 7 or from anywhere else, you will ask me that questions through the group without hesitation. Today we will start chapter number 8, that is very important chapter, ratio and proportion. In class 7th you have read about fraction, and ratio is fraction. I am going to explain about ratio. Ratio of two quantities. That quantities must have same unit. Means if unit of one quantity is rupees, in rupees, then unit of the second one must be also in rupees. First one in paise, then second one in paise. First one in kilometer, then second one in kilometer. Like this. Means that two quantities will be of the same kind. Then the ratio between such quantities which have same kind and having same units is a fraction of first one of the other, and that is represented by like this: A is to B. Read as A is to B. So I have written here the ratio of two quantities. The ratio of two quantities A and B, where A and B both are of same kind. Same kind means they have same units and both have the same units. Okay, is the fraction of A upon B and denoted or written as A is to B. So pause this video and note down this definition. The ratio of two quantities A and B, where A and B both are of the same kind and having same unit, is the fraction A upon B, and it is denoted as or written as A is to B. So ratio of A and B is denoted as, represented as, written as A is to B, and this is actually equal to A upon B. Got it? Fraction A upon B is same as ratio A is to B. So the ratio A is to B, here this first term, A is the first term and that is second term. This first term is called antecedent, that is called antecedent, and the second term, this one is called consequent, that is called consequent. Got it? So pause this video and note down this one in your notebook. Okay? So simple, very simple. Ratio of two quantities, and that quantities must have same units, means they must of the same kind. Two quantities A is to B. The ratio of two quantities A and B represented by A is to B, and this is nothing. That is same as fraction which you read in class 7 in starting. Okay? Clearly, what is the property of fraction? What is the property of fraction? When we multiply its numerator and denominator by a non-zero number, real number, non-zero होना चाहिए, जीरो से नहीं मल्टीप्लाई होना चाहिए. Then suppose कि हमने m से इसको मल्टीप्लाई किए, तो और इसको भी m से मल्टीप्लाई किए ma अपॉन mb। सो जो भी आएगा दैट इज इक्वल टू a अपॉन b। ओके, क्लियरली ये क्या है, a is to b, that is a is to b, a is to b is a upon b and both can be multiplied by a non zero number, m should not be equal to 0। और फिर से इसको हम कैसे लिख सकते हैं, दिस कैन बी रिटन एज ma is to mb। कुल मिला जुला के बस ये कहना है कि जैसे कि आप फ्रैक्शन में इक्विवेलेंट फ्रैक्शंस फॉर्म करते थे बाय मल्टीप्लाइंग इट्स न्यूमरेटर एंड डिनोमिनेटर बाय एनी कांस्टेंट which is not equal to 0। okay, so in the same way we can multiply both antecedent and consequent by any non-zero constant, will get the same ratio। and same as in the fraction we can also divide both numerator and denominator by the same non-zero constant। so in this case also we can divide it, see that is written as a upon b and a can be divided by m, b can be also divided by m, clearly this one will be a upon m and this one is b upon m। and because this is the fraction, it can be written as a upon m is to b upon m and that is a is to b। and from here what we conclude, that is a is to b is same as ma is to mb, means दोनों एंटीसीडेंट एंड कॉन्सिक्वेंट में आप कोई भी नॉन जीरो रियल नंबर से मल्टीप्लाई कर सकते हो, फ्रैक्शन में रेशियो में कोई चेंजिंग नहीं आएगी, दैट विल बी इक्विवेलेंट फ्रैक्शन। ओके, इक्विवेलेंट रेशियो, एक्चुअली वी आर रीडिंग अबाउट रेशियो, सो वी हैव टू से रेशियोज ऑफ ए एंड बी। ओके, नाउ उसके बाद से आपने फ्रैक्शन पढ़ा था, फ्रैक्शन इन द सिंपलेस्ट फॉर्म। इन द सेम वे वी कैन फाइंड आउट द रेशियो इन द सिंपलेस्ट फॉर्म। सी दिस इज 4 upon 6, that is a fraction, and if someone asked you that find out its simplest form, so we have to divide both numerator and denominator by its HCF, highest common factor। what is highest common factor of 4 and 6? highest common factor of 4 and 6 is 2। we can easily find out the highest common factor by using prime factorization। prime factorization of 4 is 2 into 2 and 6 2 into 3, then highest common factor, so what will be HCF of 4 and 6? that is clearly that is 2। so HCF of 4 and 6 is 2। so how can we find out its simplest form? by dividing numerator and denominator both by LCM of 4 and 6। okay, so it will be 2 upon 3। okay, see clearly simplest form of 4 upon 6 is what? 2 upon 3। and why this is the simplest form? because now these two, numerator and denominator, cannot divide by any number except 1, means now HCF of 2 and 3 becomes 1। 2 और 3 का HCF 1 होगा। ओके, तो 4 upon 6 या कोई भी नंबर, कोई भी फ्रैक्शन हो, उसको सिंपलेस्ट फॉर्म में हम चेंज करते हैं, तो हम क्या करते हैं, हम उसे ऐसे फॉर्म में चेंज कर देते हैं कि अब न्यूमरेटर और डिनोमिनेटर का जो HCF आए दैट विल बी 1। ओके, तो सेम सी दिस 4/6 कैन बी रिटन एज 4:6। ओके, तो अगर आपसे कोई कहे कि इस रेशियो को सिंपलेस्ट फॉर्म में कन्वर्ट करिए, तो सबसे पहले हम इस रेशियो को क्या करेंगे, फ्रैक्शन में कन्वर्ट कर देंगे एंड फ्रैक्शन को उसके सिंपलेस्ट फॉर्म में कन्वर्ट कर देंगे बाय डिवाइडिंग बोथ न्यूमरेटर एंड डिनोमिनेटर बाय देयर HCF। नाउ इसको फिर से रेशियो में कन्वर्ट कर देंगे 2:3। यहां से आपको क्या फाइंड आउट हो गया? यू विल गेट द सिंपलेस्ट फॉर्म ऑफ दिस रेशियो। 4:6 का सिंपलेस्ट फॉर्म इज 2:3। हाउ कैन वी फाइंड आउट दिस डायरेक्टली? By dividing antecedent and consequent, first term and second term, by their HCF. Got it, everyone? I am going to give you another example. If someone asked you that write the following ratio in simplest form, okay, and we want to find out the simplest form of 28:36, okay. Clearly this can be written as 28/36, okay. Now what is the HCF of 28 and 36? You are able to find out HCF of 28 and 36. It will be 4. 28. What is the factorization of 28? 2 2 ja 4, 7 ja 28, and 36, that is 2 2 ja 4, 3 ja 12, 3 ja 36. Now what is the highest common factor of 28 and 36? That is the common prime factors, that is 4, okay. So 2 into 2, that is 4. So both can be divided by 4, okay, by 4. So numerator will become 7 and denominator is 9, okay. So simplest form of this ratio 28:36 is 7:9. Now you can see, now 7 and 9 cannot be divided by any number other than 1. Means HCF of 7 and 9 is now 1. Okay, so that is the process to find out the simplest form of any ratio. Very simple. Convert it into the fraction, and after that divide that fraction into simplest form. After that you will get a new fraction that is already in the simplest form. Convert that fraction into ratio. So that will be the required simplest form of the given ratio. Got it, everyone? Now I am going to solve exercise 8.1. Few questions from exercise 8.1. Exercise Exercise 8.1. Question number first. See what is given here. Express the following ratio in the simplest form. Question number first. Express the following ratio into the simplest form. The first one, 24:40. Okay. See, this can be written as 24/40. Now divide its numerator and denominator both by their LCM. Clearly, this both can be divided by 8. So this is divided by 8. This is also divided by 8. HCF of 24 and 40 is 8. So it will be 8 3 ja 24 and 8 5 ja 40. This is 24:40, and this fraction can be written as 3:5. Clearly 24:40, its simplest form is 3:5. Got it? Now its third one. This is 6 whole 2/3 is to 7 whole 1/2. So we want to convert this into the simplest form. So first convert this into, this is antecedent and consequent both are given in mixed fraction, so convert this into proper fraction. 3 6 are 18, 18 to 20, 20 upon 3 is 2, 2 7 are 14 plus 1, 15 upon 2. Okay, now see, find out LCM of, in such type of question, LCM of 3 and 2. LCM of 3 and 2 is 6. Multiply both by 6. So 20 upon 3 into 6 is to 15 upon 2 into 6. What we have? 3 1 is 3, 3 2 is 6, and 2 1 is 2, 2 3 is 6. It will be 22 is 40 is to 15 3 is 45. Okay, means we have, I am going to rub the question over first. Pause this video and note down every questions. Then from here we have 6 whole 2 by 3 is to 7 whole 1 by 2 is same as 40 is to 45. जब भी मिक्स फ्रैक्शंस में फर्स्ट टर्म और सेकंड टर्म गिवन हो तो उनको पहले आप इम्प्रॉपर फ्रैक्शन में चेंज कर लो. आफ्टर दैट उनके डिनोमिनेटर्स का एलसीएम फाइंड आउट करो. एलसीएम से दोनों टर्म्स में एंटीसीडेंट एंड कॉन्सिक्वेंट में मल्टीप्लाई करो. आपको इस टाइप का सिंपल टाइप का रेशियो फाइंड आउट हो जाएगा. नाउ दैट कैन बी रिटन एज 40 upon 45. एंड नाउ व्हाट इज द HCF of numerator and denominator, that is 5. Okay, so 5 8 is 40 and 5 9 is 45. So 6 2 by 3 is to 7 1 by 2. Its simplest form is 8 is to 9. Okay, so that is very good question for you. Note down. I am going to rub this. So pause the video and note down this one. Now I am going to solve first fourth one, that is 1 by 6 is to 1 by 9. Okay, so simple. First find out LCM of 6 and 9. LCM of 6 and 9. Clearly that is 18. LCM of 6 and 9 is 18. So 1 by 6 into 18, 1 by 9 into 18 कर लो. दोनों में सेम नंबर से मल्टीप्लाई करो. That is 6 3 is 18 and 9 2 is 18. Okay, so that will become 3 is to 2. Now you can see that is 1 by 6 is to 1 by 9, that is 3 is to 2, and this is already in the simplest form because HCF of 3 and 2 is 1. Both cannot be divided by any number. Okay, so that is the simplest form of this one. Now question number fifth part. Find the simplest form of 4 is to 5 is to 9 upon 2. Okay, see again here this is given in the ratio form. That can be written as by 1 by 1. So first of all we have to find out the LCM of 1 1 and 2. We know that LCM of 1 1 and 2 is 2. So multiply all this by 2. So 4 into 2 is to 5 into 2 is to 9 into 2. Clearly it will be 4 to the 8, that is 5 to the 10, and that is 9 to the 18. Okay, 9 by 2 into 2 here, that is 9 by 2. So 2 1 is 2, so it will be 9 1 is 9. Now if you want to find out the simplest form of this ratio, so you have to find out HCF of 8 10 and 9. That will be 1. Means this is already in the simplest form. कोई ऐसा नंबर नहीं मिलेगा जो तीनों को डिवाइड कर सके। आप देखो इसके प्राइम फैक्टर्स 2 आएगा, 2 2 जा 4 2 जा 8, सिर्फ 2 आएगा, इसका 2 और 5 आएगा और इसका 3 आएगा। तो कोई भी कॉमन है ही नहीं, कॉमन प्राइम फैक्टर है ही नहीं। तो the HCF of 8, 10 and 9 will be 1. So this is already in simplest form. So simplest form of 4:5:9 by 2 is 8 into 10, 8:10:9. Got it? So that is its simplest form. Now next one, that is question number first, sixth part, sixth of first. That is convert into the simplest form 2.5 and this is 6.5 is to 8. Okay, see this can be written as 25/10 and this is to 65/10 is to 8. Now this can be written as 8/1. So find out LCM of 10, 10 and 1. 10, 10 and 1. It is 10. Now multiply all the terms by its LCM. So it will be same as 25/10 into 10, 65/10 into 10, 8/1 into 10. So this can cancel. That is cancelled. We have 25:65:80. अब आप देखो these three numbers, that is 25, 65 and 80. What will be their HCF? HCF इनका क्या होगा? HCF of 25, 65 and 80. I think that is 5. 5 इसमें आएगा, 13 5 जा 65, 13 और 5 आएगा और 5 and 2 into 2 into 2, 5 2 जा 5 2 जा 20, sorry 5 2 जा 10, 2 जा 20, 2 जा 40 and 2 जा 80. So 2 2 जा 4 2 जा 8, 5 जा 80 होता है। तो इसमें जो प्राइम फैक्टर्स मिलेंगे 2 और 5 मिलेंगे, इसमें 13 और 5 मिलेंगे, इसमें 5 और 5 मिलेंगे। इसका मतलब कि कॉमन जो फैक्टर होगा that will be 5. You can find out this by using prime factorization method. So each term will be divided by 5. So what we have, 25 divided by 5, that is 5, and this 65 divided by 5, that is 13, and 80 divided by 5, that is 16. Okay, so that is its simplest form of 2.5 is to 6.5 is to 8. Its simplest form is 5:13 is to 16. Okay, now these questions are important questions from question number first. Now I am going to solve question number second. Question number second. See, question number second is express each of the following ratios in simplest form. First, 75 पैसे is to 3 rupees. Okay, तो मैंने आपको बताया था कि रेशियोज दोनों का सेम होना चाहिए. So this is same as 75 पैसे is to, इसको भी पैसे में हमें कन्वर्ट करना होगा, दोनों के यूनिट्स सेम होने चाहिए. So we know that 1 rupee is equal to 1 is equal to 100 पैसे. So 100 से इसको मल्टीप्लाई कर देंगे, that will be change in पैसे. Okay, so simply this is 75 पैसे is to 300 पैसे। अब ये दोनों की यूनिट सेम हो गई। अब इसको सिंपलेस्ट फॉर्म में चेंज करना है, तो 75 एंड 300 का एचसीएफ दैट विल बी 75। 75 से इसको डिवाइड कर सकते हैं, दैट कैन बी रिटन एज 75 अपॉन 300। ओके, सो 75 से हम इन दोनों को डिवाइड कर सकते हैं, दैट इज 75 डिवाइडेड बाय 75, because HCF of 75 and 300 is 75, and this is 300 divided by 75, that is 1, and that is I think 4. So its simplest form is 1:4. Got it? Now question number third of second one, that is second one, third question. 1 hour 5 minutes is to 45 minutes. So first of all we have to convert both the units same. See, this is 1 hour. We know that 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. Okay, clearly this 1 hour can be written as 60 minutes, and plus this is 5 minutes, plus 5, this is in minutes, and that is to 45 minutes. Now we have the units of both terms same, and antecedent and consequent. See, this will be 65:45. Clearly this can be written as 65 upon 45. Now what is the HCF of 65 and 45? That is 5. So divide both by 5. What we have, that is 13, and that is 9. So we have its simplest form, 13:9. Got it? Now sixth of the same second one. Few parts I am lefting for you for homework. That is sixth part, 1 kilometer is to 750 meter. We know that 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. So it will be 1000 meter is to 750 meter. So there can be written as 1000 upon 750. Okay, now divide both. This is 1000 and 750. Their HCF will be, I think, 250. Okay, 250. So both can be divided by 250. It will be 4 times 4 into 250, that is 1000, and 3 into 250, that is 75 by 3. So its simplest form will be 4:3. Okay. Now I am going to solve question number third. Question number third. Question number third is, if A is to B is 7:5 and B is to C is 9:14, then find A is to C. Okay, see, very simple. See its solution. What is given? A is to B, that is 7:5, means A upon B is 7 upon 5. Okay, and B is to C is 9:14. Okay, then B upon C is 9 upon 14. Now multiply this one and this one, left in left and right in right. What we have? That will be A upon B into, this is B upon C, that is 7 upon 5 into 9 upon 14. Got it? So B and B will be cancelled, and here 7 1 ja 7, 7 2 ja 14. So what we have from here? We have A upon C here, A upon C, and right side 9 upon 5 into 2, 9 upon 5 2 ja 10. Clearly what we have, A is to C is 9 is to 10, and because this is already in the simplest form, that is in the simplest form. So A is to C is 9 is to 10. Got it? Now question number 5. Question number 4 is same as question number 3rd, so that will be homework for you. I am going to rub this. So all the steps of the solution is present here. Pause this video and note down this. Now question number 5. All these questions are very important for you. So students, please note on your notebook. Question number 5. If A is to B is 3 is to 5 and B is to C is 10 is to 13, to find A is to B is to C. See, that is very important question, and see its solution. How can we find out the ratio between A, B and C? See, here A is to B is given and here B is to C is given. In both ratios, which term is common? That is B. B is common. तो सिंपल है, दोनों में B के प्लेस को आप देखो, यहां पे क्या है? कॉन्सिक्वेंट है और यहां पे एंटीसीडेंट है. इन दोनों प्लेस की वैल्यूज को आपको सेम कर देना है. क्या करना है? सेम करना है. मीन्स यहां पे अगर 5 है और यहां पे 10 है तो ये दोनों सेम होना चाहिए. तो इन दोनों का आपको एलसीएम फाइंड आउट कर लेना पड़ेगा. क्या फाइंड आउट कर लेना पड़ेगा? एलसीएम. 5 और 10 का एलसीएम फाइंड आउट कर लेना पड़ेगा. ऐसे सिंपल दिख रहा है कि 10 बनाना है. एलसीएम ऑफ 5 एंड 10 इज 10. तो इस प्लेस को और इस प्लेस को दोनों को आपको 10 बनाना है. तो ये तो ऑलरेडी 10 है ही, इसे 10 बनाने की रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं है, इसी को 10 बनाना होगा. सी हाउ कैन वी फाइंड आउट? A is to B is 3 is to 5 means A upon B is 3 upon 5. अब इसे 10 बना लो आप. कैसे बनेगा? इसको 2 से मल्टीप्लाई करो, इसे 2 से मल्टीप्लाई करो. That will be 6 upon 10. Means A is to B is 6 is to 10. Okay? And B is to C. B is to C is 10 is to 13. तो दोनों में जो कॉमन प्लेस है उसको देखो, दोनों सेम हो गया. दोनों सेम हो गया. तो सिंपली हम लिख सकते हैं A is to B is to C is 6 is to 10 is to 30. Simple. So that is the solution of this question. आपको इन दोनों को सेम बनाना है. ओके? कैसे सेम बनाओगे? दोनों का एलसीएम ले लो, एलसीएम ही बना देना है. फॉर्चुनेटली इसमें एलसीएम 5 और 10 का 10 ही आएगा. ये तो 10 ऑलरेडी था, इसे 10 आपको बनाना पड़ा. तो इसको 10 बनाने के लिए इसके कॉन्सिक्वेंट में 2 से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे. तो फोर्सली हमें इसके एंटीसीडेंट को भी 2 से मल्टीप्लाई करना पड़ेगा. तो इट विल बिकम 6 is to 10 and this is 10 is to 13. Then ratio between A, B and C will be 6 is to 10 is to 30. So that is enough for today. So homework for you. Homework is complete up to question number 6. Question number 6 तक आप कंप्लीट कर लेना 1 से 6. Okay, thank you.